Hello, we are Hanne and Emma from Stad in Belgium, and we are both 16 years old. What does it mean to us to be a global citizen? Well, somebody I look up to in my life, Dan Howell, was once asked the question, am I important? And he replied, you are the center of your own universe as a human with existence. So yes, you are important. Every human that can realize their existence is important. Always remember that.
Global citizens are people who want to develop the society and the environment. They also want to clarify what's good and wrong in this civilization. It is important to them that every person gets treated equally. Being a global citizen, you have rights, responsibilities, but also freedom that comes with being a member.
Global citizens understand that they are also responsible for being part of such a big community of people that share the same ideas and share the same global identity. We are all part of global citizenship and experience it in our own way. No one will experience it the exact same ever.
You may ask yourself, how can I stand out as a global citizen? What can I do to improve our current world situation?
Now, what would we do? It's always good to donate to charities so we can help eliminate poverty in countries that are in need of financial support and just support in general. With the smallest bits of help, you can already make a small difference.
By traveling a lot, you are, in our opinion, also a global citizen because you will show your interest in other countries. In the subject of traveling, there are different interests, like people who love to travel to big cities or people who love nature.
What also helps a lot is eating less meat or eating no meat at all. That prevents the growth of global warming because for the production of meat we need so much water.
Also, when you show your interest in art or music from other countries, you are being influenced by people from abroad. To us, it's also what a global citizen is about.
In that way, you may be able to connect about the same things, but even those events will be experienced different. That's actually what we do. We love listening to music, we love to try new food from other countries. I love making art and showing it to my friends so I can hear their opinions, but no one will ever look at that painting the way I do. You can share your opinion with friends. This brings us together as humans and you can really connect through your interests and hobbies.
Being a pupil in Flanders, we are stimulated to learn many languages. At our school, we can learn French, English, German, Dutch and Spanish. If you know multiple languages, it's also much more easier to talk with friends from abroad.
Maybe you have an internet friend, and that way it's so easy to talk English to them. Hugh Evans gave a speech about the meaning and impact of global civilization. Now we believe in his statement. If we had more global citizens active in this world, the biggest problems like poverty, climate change, gender inequality, we will be able to solve these issues and one day we can strive for a world without all of these problems. Because we dream of a world without things like gender inequality, we fully support the LGBT community.
His vision of global citizenship is that you have to act to get somewhere. Just donating more money does not do enough. You need to tackle these challenges on a global scale. But everybody looks differently at the definition of a global citizen and its place in our community. We see a global citizen as someone who wants to take part in his own existence and someone who wants to clarify what he wants to be and act in a certain community. He or she has the will to positively change the world.
We are all citizens of the world. Borders are made up by politicians to control humans. Now we are convinced we should look beyond those borders and walls to open up to the world and join each other in our lives, because we're all people and we should grow together, but not grow as one country and try to push the rest of the world down. We need to try to involve as many countries as possible and work together. I would want to be a part of global citizenship because then I have the feeling that my voice can make a change in the world. Being a global citizen makes me the person who I am now.
I think I have some characteristics of a global citizen, but I can't call myself a true one. Once in my life, I want to go to a developing country just to see with my own eyes how the situation is over there.
I feel like I can begin with small steps by doing voluntary work. I'd love to go on a traineeship in England or Spain someday to improve my speaking of different languages. One of my biggest dreams is studying in England and maybe live there. But I also want to travel a lot. In my opinion, throughout traveling, you can find out who you want to be as a person.
I personally would love to travel to Peru and visit Machu Picchu. I want to see this masterpiece with my own eyes because the history of it interests me a lot. I think this is one of the characteristics a global citizen needs to have: curiosity for other countries, and they need to see a trip abroad as a new chance to be introduced to new countries.
Singing is also a hobby I want to practice more. I can sing covers that have made an impact on me, and that way you show that the song actually means something to someone. It is good to dream big. You have one life and it's up to you to make it the best life you can. It's also so important to know that you should be happy and proud of who you are and what you have already achieved in this world. Thank you for listening.